without possession. What's going on, Secoya Nation? Dr. Schilling with today's Daily Insights. We're back, better than ever. So today's segment is inspired by our lovely Anissa, and Brene Brown had one of her podcast interviews, and she talked about, can you actually appreciate something without possessing it? Now, first of all, people think of possession as an object, but possession can go as far as humans. Like, people can say, oh, that person's so attractive, like, I gotta have them, or that car is really amazing, I gotta have that, or someone at the gym, Christine was talking about earlier at the gym, she was saying, like, well, does this mean you can appreciate someone who's really strong in the gym, but even if you're not? It's like, yeah, that's absolutely what it is. It's because some things are just not for you, and some things are for you. So, whether it's a relationship, a car, clothing, a physique, the health, whatever it is, if you desire it and you want it for yourself, you can go for that. But you don't always have to own it. So, this can be applied to love as well. So typically in our culture, romantic love is possessive love. Like, this is my person, and then we live in this fear, like we're going to lose this person, or we're going to, something's going to happen to them, or it's always about this possessing, like I have to control it. And then people get jealous if the person talks to somebody else or spends time with somebody else or whatever that might be. So this idea of possessing something can go across the spectrum. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's physical or human or non-physical, I guess you could call it as well. The question for you is there something that you're admiring? I'm trying to remember, I was raised Catholic up until about the age of sixth grade, that's what it was. And it was like, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor, I think is one of the Ten Commandments, if I'm remembering correctly. There you go. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. It's an example, right? Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's car, or thy neighbor's home, or thy neighbor's paycheck, or whatever it is. The point is, like, what are you desiring? And instead of, like, wanting to possess it, like, what I think about is, if I want something, if I want a relationship, if I want a paycheck, if I want to be able to serve people in a certain way, like, who do I have to become in order to achieve that? So the question for you is there something you have been finding yourself obsessing about, wanting to possess without being acknowledging or cognizant of that? So how can you appreciate all the beauty around you and know that we're all connected, all human beings, brothers and sisters, moms and daughters and sons and fathers, we're all connected. And so the idea of possessing your partner or possessing something that your partner has or your neighbor has, like, it's abundant, like it's everywhere. So the challenge for you today is to consider, how can I appreciate all the things around me, all the people around me, all the different aspects of life without needing to have them, okay? I could say, yeah, I'm going to practice my butt off and I'm going to become an NBA player. Well, at the tender young age of 44 years old and not being very good at basketball, I could practice really hard, but it's highly unlikely I'm going to achieve that. That's just not what I want either. But the question is, like, what are you appreciating or admiring or observing around you that you really, really want? And then say, what am I going to get out of possessing that or getting that or whatever it is? Because I found it's much more fulfilling to appreciate all the abundance around us, whether it be the trees, the people, the lessons in life. God knows every day we're getting new ones. So how can you appreciate all the beautiful things around you, and even the less beautiful things? Like, if you think something's not very beautiful, I'm pretty sure you can find something beautiful about it, whether it's a person or an object or whatever that might be. Even if it's not maybe your flavor, as long as you can take a step back and appreciate the things about other people, that means you're accepting all the things about yourself and that you're not necessarily maybe appreciating. Because acceptance of others starts with acceptance of self. And true love for others comes from true love and acceptance of self. So I've gone off a wild tangent now, but you get the general idea. What can you appreciate without possessing? Okay, that's your thought for today. We appreciate Anissa and as our sponsor today for letting us know how she was thinking and what she was focusing on, because the beauty in life, the abundance around us is all around us, and it's there for us to enjoy all of it, and we don't have to possess it. Okay? So have a wonderful evening. We will see you tomorrow for the Daily Insights. Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.